Do you ever feel uncomfortable and bloated? What if I told you there are 9 secret habits that can transform your gut and make you feel light and energized?
Do you suffer from pain, swelling, or cramps that seem to have no end? What if I told you that there are 9 secret habits? Almost no one knows that you can transform your gut right now. Today, you will find out simple and little-known ways to heal your body, recover energy, and really feel light. And the best, you can start applying today, no expensive remedies, without complications. Huge. This is the time to take control of your intestinal health. Imagine waking up every day with the feeling that something inside you is wrong. The heavy stomach, the swelling that does not pass, that silent pain that steals your energy and makes you believe it will always be like this. But what if I told you that there is a different way? What, hidden in almost forgotten habits, is the key to releasing your body from this cycle of discomfort? The first thing you need to understand is that the gut is not just an organ. He is like a second brain, keeping emotions, controlling his energy, and even influencing his thoughts. When he is annoyed, everything in his life becomes more difficult. Mood changes, the disposition disappears, mental clarity disappears, and behind it there is something that most people ignore. What you do every day in the small details may be hurting or healing this vital center of your body. Now think about it. There is a secret habit, so simple that it seems invisible, but powerful enough to transform the functioning of your gut. It's like a domino's first piece. When you touch it, everyone else starts to fall in order, and inner chaos begins to give way to harmony. This habit is the way you moisturize your body, but it's not drinking water anyway. Most people hasty in great sips as who just tries to quench their thirst. The secret is in drinking at small intervals, calmly, as one who feeds the dry earth of a garden. Each sip is like light rain that penetrates slowly, allowing the roots to absorb everything. When you do this, you are sending a silent message to your gut. You are safe, you can relax, you can work in peace. And do you know what happens? The body responds. The swelling begins to decrease, digestion flows more lightly, and that feeling of internal imprisonment is replaced by natural movement. It's as if suddenly the dry garden began to flourish again. Feel the difference in your body today. Download the free ebook by clicking on the link set out in the comments now, and discover the secrets to cure your gut before problems increase. Each habit can transform your health and energy. Don't wait, click now. This is just the first habit, but it is enough to plant a seed inside you. A seed of hope. Because what seemed an inevitable destination now proves to be just a passing state. And every habit you find out will further water this inner garden until your body flows again as it always should. Now that you have planted the first seed with the water, it's time to take the next step. Imagine your gut like a road. If it is full of holes and obstacles, traffic crashes, nothing flows. But there is a secret habit capable of paving this road and making everything go at the right pace. Breathing. It may seem strange, but the way you breathe conversation directly with your gut. When you hold the air, when you live in a state of tension, the body understands that it is in danger. And to protect himself, he paralyzes important functions, including digestion. It's like closing the roads, causing traffic jams inside you. Now close your eyes and imagine another scene. You inspire slowly, feel the air filling your lungs like a calm wave coming to the beach. Then expire slowly, releasing everything that no longer has to carry. This simple movement creates a silent sign. It's okay. And at this moment, the gut is released. Contractions harmonize. The muscles relax. 3 conscious breaths made several times a day are like an invisible remedy. You don't have to spend anything. You don't need a prescription. It's just you, the air, and the decision to reconnect. And with that, you realize that the body begins to answer. Less pain, less cramps, more freedom inside. This habit, so forgotten, is like opening the windows of a house that was closed for a long time. The fresh air enters, the light illuminates the dark corners, and everything that seemed heavy becomes lighter. And now that you have opened this window, you're ready to find out the next secret, the one who feeds the roots of your body in a way that almost no one imagines. The next habit is like placing fertilizer on the ground of a garden. Without it, the roots weaken, the flowers do not open, and everything is lifeless. But when you add this simple detail, everything flourishes. I'm talking about fermented foods. They act as invisible soldiers who come to reinforce the army of their gut. Kefir, sauerkraut, natural yogurt. Each one of them brings friendly microorganisms which occupy the spaces where there was before chaos. It is like filling a city of good residents. Violence disappears, harmony reigns, and life happens again, quietly. Imagine what happens within you when these allies arrive. They restore peace, balance functions, and even strengthen their immunity, all because you decided to include something that was almost forgotten in your routine. And now, before revealing the next secret, I want to ask for something special. If this message is already awakening a hope in you, click the like button. This shows me that this content makes sense to you and gives me the strength to bring even more transforming habits. The next secret is even more surprising because it doesn't come from outside. It comes from inside you. It is a habit that arouses the hidden force in your own body and that can change the way you feel each day. There is a hidden habit that does not depend on food or drink. It depends on movement. The human body was created to move like a river in constant flow. When you spend hours sitting, stopped, the intestine is lazy, like a stream of stagnant water that begins to rot. But when you move, even smoothly, life circulates again. I'm not talking about heavy training or hours at the gym, just a light walk, from 10 to 15 minutes after meals. It's like giving a little push in your gut, reminding him, it's time to work. Circulation improves, internal muscles contract at the right pace, and suddenly that feeling of a rest begins to disappear. Think about it as a silent dance between you and your body. Each step is an invitation to healing. Each movement is a care message. It is so simple that it seems invisible, but the impact is deep, almost immediate. And if you feel that this secret needs to be heard by more people who suffer in silence, share this video with someone special. It may be the missing spark to transform this person's life. Now take a deep breath, because the next habit will touch a point that few know, the power of hidden rest, capable of regenerating your gut while you sleep. As you sleep, your body works in silence. It is during this time that he repairs cells, balances hormones, and especially gives the intestines a chance to restore. But when sleep is short, chopped, or full of interruptions, this internal factory never ends work, and the result is a tired, inflamed body and an increasingly irritated gut. The secret habit here is to respect the night as if it were a sacred ritual. Leave your phone aside an hour before bedtime. Keep your room dark and silent and create a routine to teach your body that it's time to turn off. Imagine this: how to turn off the lights of a city. Suddenly it all calms, the noises disappear, and life reorganizes in the shadows. When you offer your body this deep rest, the intestine thanks you. It wakes up lighter, working better, like a newly lubricated machine. It is an invisible habit for those looking out, but inside you is pure transformation. And since you have come here, it is the perfect time to subscribe to the channel, so you don't lose any of the next habits, and keep receiving these seeds of direct transformation in your life. Prepare yourself, because the next secret goes beyond rest. It speaks of emotion, and how what you feel every day can be the medicine or poison your gut receives in silence. There is something that almost no one tells you. The intestine does not suffer only from what you eat or the way you sleep. He suffers in silence from all that you feel: anxiety, fear, anger, accumulated sadness. Every poorly digested emotion turns into an invisible weight that settles right there in the center of the body. Think for a moment. When are you nervous? Where do you feel first? The belly squeezes, the stomach wraps, the gut seems to revolt. This is no coincidence. The intestine is like an emotional mirror. It translates into pain what the mind cannot express in words. The sixth habit is to learn to take care of your emotions as you take care of the breathing air. It is giving room to feel instead of repressing. It is transforming tension into motion, turning fear into breathing, turning anger into restorative silence. Imagine yourself sitting in a quiet room. You close your eyes and put your hand over your belly. It breathes slowly, and with each expiration imagines that it is dropping a heavy stone that carried inside. Suddenly the belly begins to relax. The intestine, which before it was at war, receives the message. Now everything is fine. This simple gesture, repeated daily, is like cleaning the dust of an old window. Gradually the light comes back in. We often think that healing comes only from outside: food, supplements, treatments. But the real key is often on the inside. When you learn to observe your emotions without running away from them, something magical happens. The gut stops fighting you and starts working to your advantage. Feel the difference in your body today. Download the free ebook by clicking on the link set in the comments now, and find out the secrets to cure your gut before problems increase. Each habit can transform your health and energy. Don't wait. Click now. This secret habit can be practiced in many ways. Writing your feelings in a notebook before bed, meditating for a few minutes, walking in silence, or even talking to someone trusted. No matter the format, what matters is not to let emotional weight accumulate within you, because all emotional weight not digested ends up turning into physical weight, into real pain. And here I want to ask you something special. Activate the bell of notifications, because the next habits that I will still reveal are deeply connected to this one. Each future video is like a piece that completes the puzzle of its healing, and if you let it pass, you can lose just the part that would make everything make sense to you. Now imagine what your life would look like if every difficult emotion was transformed into strength instead of wound. Imagine if, instead of carrying pain, you learned to let them go, like dry leaves carried by the wind. Your body would be lighter, your gut freer, your mind clearer. This is the power to take care of emotions. You not only relieves physical pain, but opens the way for a lifetime of balance. It is as if the whole body re-aimed, as if each cell received the order of living in peace. And here is the great revelation. The intestine is not just food. He keeps stories. Stories of pain, in a hurry, silence, trauma. But it can also keep stories of healing, liberation, love. It all depends on how you decide to live every emotion that comes to you. The sixth habit, then, is not just a secret to cure the intestine. He is an invitation to heal himself, to look inside, recognize what you feel, and, with courage, turn pain into learning, and learning into a new life. Now take a deep breath, feel this new perspective entering you, and get ready, because the next habit will show you as a hidden detail in your daily diet can be the silent fuel to strengthen your gut, your energy, and even your mind. There is a detail in your diet that may seem small, almost irrelevant, but has the power to transform the way your intestine reacts every day. It's not just what you eat, but how you feed your body in silence, without realizing it. This habit is the fiber, not that vague idea we hear on packaging, but the living, real fiber, present in fresh fruits, vegetables, in the seeds that nature offers. Imagine your gut as a long corridor. If it is empty, dry, without movement, the dirt accumulates, the air gets heavy and nothing works properly. The fiber enters like a silent broom, sweeping what no longer serves, cleaning the forgotten corners, making room for the new. Without it, everything too. With her, everything flows. But here is the secret. It is not eating fiber at random. It is understanding that each type of fiber fulfills a mission. There are fibers that act as shields, protecting the wall of the intestine. Others work like sponges, absorbing toxins and taking them away. Still others feed the good bacteria, creating an invisible army that fights for your health day and night. When you put variety on the plate, a crispy apple, a spoonful of chia seeds, fresh green leaves, you are not just eating. You are writing a new story for your body. Now close your eyes for a moment and visualize. Every meal of yours becomes a healing opportunity. You are not just killing hunger, is nourishing the future of your health. Every fiber that enters is like a letter sent to your gut saying, I care about you. I want you to flourish. And the body responds. Gradually, the swelling decreases. The intestinal rhythm adjusts. The energy increases. And there is something even more powerful here. When you share this habit with someone, you are not just dividing information. You are offering deliverance. How many people do you know that they are stuck in discomfort, pain, diagnoses that seem to have no solution? A simple advice can change their path. So I want to ask you something now. If this seventh secret has already opened your eyes to something new, share this video with someone who needs to hear that. It can be a friend, a family member, someone who lives complaining about digestive problems. This simple gesture may be the lack of transformation from someone else. Returning to habit, fiber also has a hidden effect that few people perceive. It not only cleans the gut, but also talks to the brain. With each meal rich in fibers, signs are sent to the mind, creating satiety, peace, balance. It is as if body and mind sign a silent pact of cooperation. And this is where you understand. Eating is not just filling the dish. Eating is choosing how you want to live. If you want to live light, fluid, full of energy, fiber is the invisible wire that connects you to this path. Imagine now your transformed routine. You wake up more willing, go to the bathroom easily, feel the body functioning as a well-adjusted gear. This is not a miracle. It is a consequence of small choices made every day, such as seeds that spring silently until they become strong trees. This is the power of seventh habit. Not only restore the functioning of your intestine, but show that healing is in the details. And may every detail, however small, can rewrite your whole story. Take a deep breath, feel the lightness of this idea to enter you, and get ready, because the next habit will reveal something even deeper. The secret relationship between your intestines and the way you use the vital energy of the sun. The morning sun is not just light. It is an invisible conductor that organizes your whole body. Each ray arouses cells, active hormones, and sends silent signs to the intestine saying, "It's time to work." We spend so much time in closed environments that we forget this essential connection. Walking in the soft light of the morning, feeling the heat on the skin, taking a deep breath. This is not just pleasure, it is natural medicine. Generated vitamin D, serotonin released. Each small effect adds, harmonizing the gut and lightening the mind. It's like opening an inner window that has been closed for years. This simple habit reconnects you to nature and rebalances your body from the inside out. And now, to complete this journey, click the screen and watch the next video. There you will discover the ninth habit, the final secret that connects everyone else and transforms your gut for good.